Hey guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff scattered out here on my crafting area, and we are doing a making from my mess. I have in my mess this box. It's been sitting around for ages. I've shown it to you guys before. You see that? It came with all these already pre-cut shapes. So I got hearts, and they're in different papers, but mostly the same ones. I coffee dyed some of them. I've got rings. I've got ovals. So we're working with squares today. Square shapes. And I'm thinking that I might do this with some of the other shapes. So what I did was I got out these little stamp cut shapes, and we're going to try making some clusters with pre-cut pieces. So I have 8 squares. If we can get these 8 clusters made, I'll be happy. I'm low expectations here, guys. Low expectations. Okay, so basically what I thought would be fun with these is to attach them on here so that they're sitting kind of randomly like that. So we're going to do 4 with frames. What do I want to do on this one? Let's do the leaves on this one. And we'll do I think we'll do this one on here. No, on here. And this guy on here. Can't decide if I like that or not. They don't all have to be the same. They don't even all have to be looped all the way around. I could do something like that. Maybe on one of them I'll do that. I don't think I want that on there. Let's try this on there. I think we'll do this on there. Kind of like that. And then maybe this one won't get... Okay, so we have those like that. And we're going to have to get out our glue here. I think I'm going to do squares. We're going to start with squares on these down here. So I've got that one. Let's do leaves on this one this time. Maybe this on here. And maybe words on here. What do you think? Okay. Now I also have scraps. So see, I have these scraps that I pulled out. I have all these bags of scraps that I went digging around in. I tried to do a little prep ahead on this one only because my videos have been getting really long. And sometimes if I have, like I've said before, if I have a direction, things tend to work out better for me. As far as getting stuff accomplished goes. So that's what I'm going for. We can put this on here maybe. Let's see. I've got these with the scissors. I don't want it to be too big, but in the same token, that's also got a straight edge. Maybe more like that. Okay. Moving right along. Over here you'll see some pieces like this one, where basically what I did was I took some washi stickers and I stuck them down on this newspaper, and then I just tore around the sticker. So I have these here that we can tear out. And I thought it might be kind of fun to use these. I think I saw Kelly over at Root Pursuit do something like this. I think she's got a cluster video where she puts the clusters on book page, or she puts washi stickers on book page first. And then she uses them on clusters. Sorry, I'm going to tear this last one off, and that way we've got them all torn out, and we can go back to trying to put our clusters together and seeing where we get. Okay, I do have book page sitting here, so like if I wanted to add some more or some music, like I don't know if music will go on any of this, but you know, we could get a piece out and kind of play with it. Something like that. Or maybe on the flowers. A little bit of music like down here. Okay, so, and then I have this music. This is a little bit different. So depending, and as we're going, all of this can be rearranged, obviously. Maybe not music on the phone. Maybe we'll put it on this one. Also, I haven't inked anything yet. I'm an inker. I like the ink, the way it looks and stuff, so I may very well do some of that. I have some red over here, and that's because I have some red pieces, like this red rose. I don't know if it's going to end up getting used just because I'm not sure how well this lends itself to red. But we will see. Okay, where was I? So we're looking for... oh, maybe something to go on there. What do we got? I have some plain blue. I also have, where is the... oh, this, wait. This, I have these birds. Wonder how that would look on there. It's kind of nice. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to overcrowd. You know what I don't have? I don't have one with a thing with like a one of these squares and one of these pieces. Maybe we'll do both. What do you think? Although, like that. And then I could put another piece of something else on there. I still have the problem of those leaves. I think that's too much. Let's take that off of there. I don't mind the neutral. See, this is another one of those examples of something where I got started with it and I thought, oh, this will be easy because I've got myself a starting point. And look how easy this is not being. Well, at least not for me, anyway. You guys might be looking at it going, just put that down there. Why don't you just put that down there? Kind of like this piece, but I don't know where to use it. What if I used it on here instead of this? Not instead of that, instead of this. So we put this on here like that. And then this on here like this. Maybe. Like that. I'm wondering if then this phone would work on here. Kinda, maybe. So that one might maybe has a focal point. I also really like this. I don't know where I want to put it, but I really like it. I was thinking on words, but I don't like it with that, with this. The leaf, this one with the leaf backgrounds is actually kind of hard to use. I can always not use that. What if we did... oh, you know what I could do? This one's got red in it, and now I've made that neutral. So what if I did something like that? I do have some neutral numbers. So like I could put a number on. Okay, now. Oh, a number. I was going to put a number on that, this one. That's kind of cute. I like that. Okay, we might leave that one like that. All right. And then this one, I'm actually thinking about modifying this. We'll take this off, that piece, and then have it like that, so more of the blue shows maybe. I kind of like the phone though. I don't hate the phone. I think that's cute. Okay. Again, that leaf background. This is really a difficult one to use. I think I'm going to take this off of here. This might end up being a no use also. Don't we love the way things just kind of change and morph into something we weren't even intending? I mean, it's like you do something and then you look at it and you're like, no, I don't like that. And then you start playing with it and you futz with it, and eventually you get it to a point where you do like it and it's completely different than what you thought it was going to be. Like, it's not, none of the pieces you started with. I think that's so funny. I'm trying to tear this. Sorry, I know I finally got myself in a chair, guys. I'm sitting down. The problem is because of the way my table is built, I'm sitting at a really awkward angle. So it's still a problem. Let me get this all off of here. Okay. So that, and what about this? I think that could work. Okay. I actually really like the idea of putting, no, I don't. I like the idea of it. It didn't work the way I thought it was going to, so we're not doing that. I don't know if, that lace is going to make it harder or easier. And I can't decide which direction that goes. I think it's supposed to go like that, in which case I stuck it to its words sideways, but I thought I didn't want to cover that up, but if I'm going to use this flower on there, I do want to cover it. So we'll try that. Okay. Hey, we're not doing too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. Excuse me. I have this one that's kind of a clock with roses in the middle. I'm actually running out of focal points. That's hysterical because I thought I had made too many. I have this little time guy. I like him. I almost feel like he's not big enough. All right, let's glue down the ones we do like that I'm sure I'm going to do. For example, oh, you know what? I am going to ink pieces. So let me get my ink. I'm going to have to move a chair, guys. It's not actually a desk. So there's a cabinet and there's no place for my legs to go. I know when I did my little tour, people asked me that. Where do you sit? Because there was no place for my legs. And people noticed. So I was like, well, at the moment I don't. So we'll get the edges on these inked. And we'll glue this one down. So we're going to put this one. Take the pin out of my glue. And we'll glue this right there. Like that. It's nice kind of having these on the washi stickers on some sort of background because like we all know, you can see through washi stickers. So whatever you stick them on, you're going to be able to see. Well, book page is a nice thing to stick them on because it almost looks like you've printed or painted or something on the book page, which is kind of neat. Oh, I need to watch that because sometimes these are going to hang over and I don't want glue all over the place. Okay, and then our little 9, and it's just the top half. And I'm calling these done for now. If I wanted to put any stitches on these, my sewing machine is upstairs. So if, say, I wanted to run a stitch down this or something, just for extra, a little extra something, I would have to go upstairs to my sewing machine. So that's that one. I think that turned out kind of cute. Okay. Clusters are a little bit of a struggle for me. So that's why this video is, you know, even with me laying all this stuff out, this video takes a little longer than maybe it could have. I just really struggle with these. I really like this one, so we're going to do this one. I can't tell you why. It might have to do with the fact that I'm making them and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know. But I have a tendency to try to do clusters and I just kind of like, oh, this will be a good idea. This will be a good idea. And then, nope, not a good idea. For whatever reason, it does not work. Okay, there's a lot of white around this, so I'm going to try and pull some of that off before I ink it. Oh, don't pull the 8. I don't want to tear the 8 itself, but I do want that little piece gone. And I tore the 8 anyway. Oh well, best laid plans, right? Okay. It probably doesn't actually need inking, only because not necessarily supposed to be the emphasis of the thing. The other thing that I'm not using in any of these, and maybe I could pull out a couple of scraps for some of these other ones and see if it helps, is I don't have any fabric or like lace or anything. So I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to ink that. I might just stick it on there. So right to there. I think the whole O on the end or whatever hangs off. So there we go. And that is that one. I think they're turning out kind of cute. So that's good. All right, that's 2. As for this one that I was struggling with, I know we have some others that we already know what we're putting down, but I want to check something real quick because I might be able to get this one set also if I can. Okay, what if we take the music off? I'm liking that better. Okay, I'm going to do it. Let's see. So we're going to go... I think I'm going to go up one side of this. Get it laid on there where I want it. Hopefully without getting glue all over the place. Oh, and it turned. Hold on. Okay, hopefully without getting glue all over the place, she said again. And we're going to... Oh, I was thinking about sticking this under. Shoot. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Oops. Alright, so we need to glue this piece down. That's what I get for overcomplicating. Actually, no. I just didn't think about it and I glued the wrong piece down first. Okay. And then right across there. And we glue this down. Nope. Yes? No. We put this down and we decide where we're going to put the butterfly. It's going to go there, and he's going to go about there. Let's move that. Put him down. Oh, I am making a mess with this one. There's like glue everywhere. And I think I didn't glue this piece. So I'll glue this piece. Okay. This is a mess. But we got another one. Here we go. I didn't ink any of those. Probably should have. I don't know. Not my favorite of the bunch, but it's okay. Alright. Let's see. What are we going to do next? Let's take this out of here because I don't know if I'm going to use it unless I replace that with it, which I don't know. Alright, let's get this one because we know we want to do this one. And I can't remember if the whole thing goes on here or not. I don't think it does, but most of it maybe. Just little pieces of paper. Okay. All right, I think I am going to ink the phone. Right. I like yellow and blue together, so this works out pretty good. And that's going to need glue wiped off the back because I don't have anything to stick it on. All right, there we go. So we did that one. These are cute. I like them. Okay, now let's get this guy. And I think, did we decide no on the roses? Actually, I'm not sure my problem with it is the roses. My problem with it might be the fact that book page on print. I don't want the 7, it's too big. What about this? That's kind of cute. Maybe I'll do that. Nope, it's gotta be with the lace. Okay, so we're gonna put this on like that. Nothing on this corner. Right, like that. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to put this across here, just barely off the edge. Okay, now I'm going to ink this, which also may help, hopefully. And we're going to get this glued down. Right about there. And then our little baggage tag. This is kind of fun. Just going to ink the torn ends. The rest of it's going to stay. It's going to hang off over there, I think. So just like that. All right, and that's another one done. Okay, so we've done 5 out of the 8. Let's do this one, because this one's pretty straightforward. Although that's going to hang off, so just this much. I feel like sometimes I look at these and I'm like, I think something's going to work, and then when I get it all together, I think, I didn't realize it was so small. Meaning the piece, the focal point piece. I'm like, I didn't realize it was so small. Why is it so small? I did it again. Oh well. All right, get the ink. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to try and do. I was going to see if this pink 9 worked on here at all. I actually do kind of like that. Let's see if I can get this to tear where I want it to. I don't like all those little pointy pieces. If I'm honest, I'm about 2 seconds from getting a pair of decal scissors, if I can find them. I just don't like the points. Somehow to me that makes it look like you tore it. Like with your fingernail, I don't know. I mean, obviously you did tear it, so it's not necessarily weird, but it doesn't look right to me. And I'm just going to lightly go around the edges. I don't want it to be too much. Just a little. Okay, and I think I decided that this would go on top of this, like that. So, not the very top of the rosebud. And over to my finger. Okay. Like that. And then we put our little 9 down. These actually came from, I had a whole scrapbook pad from, what are they called, Schmiel, or I can't remember the name of the company. But they had this retro looking pad. I made some accordion books out of it, and I've got scraps. But a couple of the sheet, one of the patterns was these numbers. Just the whole sheet was covered in these numbers in all different sizes. And I decided to take one of them and tear the numbers out. All right, I like that one. Okay, so that's good. And what are we at? Okay, I don't know how many more of these we're going to get done, guys. I kind of want to do like a... What do you guys think? 2 clocks? I don't know if this butterfly goes on here, because that's what I've got left as focal point. I don't know if I like the butterfly with the scissors, guys. I could change out the scissors. Doesn't have to be scissors. What about birds? Nope, don't like that either. What about more than one? Not like that. Nope, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that one. But I think I might do this with this one. So let me see if I can figure it out. So we're going to go right up along here. Put that down. And then right along here, we're going to put this down. Oops, I missed. Yep, that's a mess. I mean, some of that's going to get covered up, but I feel like I should at least put a dot under here. Just to hold those edges down, and then we'll put the music on it. Right across there like that. Right. I don't know. What could I do? We're putting this one up here, right? Or over there. I think I wanted to move the music higher because I kind of want it to like separate the two. Yeah, like that. We'll do that. Okay, so, oops. Let me ink the clocks. And this one's going to go like that, so about like that, I think. And then this one gets inked. You know what I think is funny about this one is I wasn't paying attention to the clock itself. And to put the clock right side up, the words underneath it that I glued to or stuck it to are upside down. So, you know, to put the 12 at the top of the clock. I wasn't paying attention when I glued it down. And the roses, to make the roses right side up, I have to put the okay. Oops. Okay. I kind of like how that one turned out. I know all the clocks are over on this side, but when I put that on the page, it leaves me room to put like a word, time, or, you know, something on there, which I really like. So that kind of goes like that. Okay, so what did we get done? Let me clear out some mess. And we'll look at what we got done. Okay, guys, so there's the clusters we made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 done out of the 8, so that's not too bad. We only had 1 that we didn't get done. I really like the way these turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, this episode of Making with My Mess, and that you'll give these a shot. They were a lot of fun to do, and you guys come back and see me when I make with some more of my mess. Bye-bye.